Hey y'all. Okay, so these are my melon and pepper bags. Loaded with peppers, bell peppers. I got bell peppers in here. Um, what peppers are these? I left the cup here. Hot pepper, poblano. These are not poblanos. I grew poblanos from seed last year, and these aren't it. These are not it, but this is what I got from Home Depot. I just wanted to get a few more pepper plants. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one because I think something has gotten to it, because look at the leaves, and I'm thinking it must be a squash vine borer somewhere or something, because this is the only one that looks rough. So I'm trying to figure out where this thing has infiltrated. I don't know. But yeah, I don't, ooh, when my plants look like this, I do not like it at all. So, we're not gonna do you, Mr. Beetle. This is a cucumber, beetle. That was a cucumber beetle. So there's bell peppers here. And I have bell peppers here. Bell peppers here as well. These are, let's see. This is one of the ones I got from the box store. It says sweet bell peppers. This is not bell peppers. This is not bell peppers. These look like, the Jamaican. You know what? This was supposed to be up here. I'm sorry. I moved it when I was putting the drip line in. My bad. But these are the Jamaican mushroom peppers, because I have it here and on here. These right here are Anaheim peppers, and over there are more Jamaican Scotch bonnets. But last night when I was out here, I fertilized everything. I hadn't given anything enough potassium, because none of these things had flowers that were open and blooming like today. None of them. It had a bunch of dead flowers on it. But last night I mixed up some CalMag, 511, Bloom Booster, and Jack's tomato feed. And I fertilized everything. And I can tell the difference this morning, because all of this stuff had blooms on it. My okra has blooms on it. Everything's doing good. So here's my cucumber plants. I have a ton of them in this one swimming pool. I've already harvested a few cucumber. Look at this. Come on, bees. I need y'all to do y'all job. Somebody alert the bees, because I got cucumbers that need to be fertilized over here. Y'all, I really believe that last night made the difference. Found another cucumber beetle. I really believe that last night made a difference. And so that's what it is. These cucumber beetles was causing an issue, because I'm seeing I've killed like 3 so far. But a lemon cucumber The plan was that I was going to have all of this stuff growing up a trellis. Well, this was the trellis that it was all supposed to gravitate to. That's not what happened. I'm tossing a little dirt on there because I was seeing a couple of roots. And y'all, yeah, I did quite a bit. I see a cucumber underneath there too. But I did quite a bit. I think I put like 14 or 16 cucumber seeds in this one kiddie pool. Well, I can't undo it now, so I'll just see what's gonna happen. We got random corn growing in the yard. I have so many volunteer things. Okay, so y'all, let's move on in here. I really wish that, like these poles that I got from off of Amazon, they're cool. It's cool. They're really for hanging string lights. I think the shade cloth gets too heavy, especially when it rains, because it sags all the way down. But I really wish that I had some other kind of pole or something like that I can put in the ground and it doesn't bend or anything like that, and then I can just put my shade cloth up. I'm thinking maybe some rebar, so I might go and get, well, I can't get it because it won't fit in my car, but I might need like 12-foot rebar, and then I'll just put those up in place of these string light poles, so that way everything can stay standing straight no matter what. But anyway, so let's go inside the enclosure. Yeah. Look at her. Look at her. So, this is all kale, my Russian kale. I have tomato plants in here with it. As you can see, I have onions dispersed throughout. The hugest marigold back there, the marigold bush. What I noticed about me planting those marigold bushes, meaning, you know, just the whole seed of the marigold, the entire seedling with probably 100 seeds on it, they do not flower. They grow, but they don't flower fast. I don't know, maybe. It was just a trial. I wanted to see what would happen. So yes, I have tomatoes everywhere. I don't know what these little bitty tiny holes is on this tomato, but whatever. That's why I plant so much stuff, so that way I won't miss anything that, you know, the critters decide they want. I try to plant enough for all of us. Stuff like this, I take this off. I take this off my plants. I don't like seeing anything that's not gorgeous, like this right here. I don't know if that's sun scald. Yeah, that's sun scald, because blossoming and rot will be down here. So I'm gonna just go ahead and take these on out of here, and they'll grow back. I do it all the time. It's better to nurture your plants, even if you have to remove some of the things that are causing them to not be great. And that would be yellowing leaves, because they will still continue to try to uptake nutrients, and there's really nothing that will come of that except you're wasting energy that the plant could use to fruit. So, yes, I have 3 plants right here, and all 3 of them are These three are Roma. And then I have these two cherry right here. Over here, y'all. These are just weeds and grass. My son didn't put the the weed cloth down right here. So we will be weed whacking that today and putting some weed cloth down. So we have more onions. This one doesn't even have skin on it. That's weird. I've never seen that before. These are my cabbages. We have onion over there as well. Look at that. Carrots popping up back there. I threw 2 tomato plants over in here. You see, I have tomatoes. And the thing about that is, like I said, I don't subscribe to what everybody say about gardening because believe it or not, everyone who gardens thinks that they're an expert on gardening. It is what it is. So it's a trial and error type situation. You learn as you go. And like, why on earth is the cucumber beetle over here? I got it. But you learn as you go. And so I was initially informed that you can't plant brassicas with tomatoes because they rob one another of the nutrients and all of that, right? Clearly, that is incorrect because this bed is filled with brassicas. Nothing but cabbages in here. And then I have these marigolds, the onions. Look at this. The marigold's so big that it's leaning. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to prop this up somehow. This is huge. But marigolds. I have flowers over here. You see this stuff right here? You ugly. You got to go. We don't need nothing dead in here attracting these peel bugs. I finally got them under control. More flowers here. These are weeds. I got to cut all of that stuff. I got more onions under there. And another tomato plant. So today, I'm going to have my son come out here and, oh, that's cilantro that self-seeded. Well, yeah, self-seeded and then it went to seed. But I'm going to have my son come and get all of this that's growing right here. Because I need to get to this bed. I need to plant the second round of sweet potato slips. Today I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. I can't put it off anymore. Of course, y'all know I'm going to always grow my castor bean plants. And look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. I put them in here on either side. That one isn't doing as good, and I don't know why. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, it's doing wonderfully. They're both the biggest ones that I have, but I don't know. But it's just, look at the leaves, y'all. See what I'm saying? This is the leaf. One leaf. I just love this plant. Anyway, I figured that it would offer some shade to some of the stuff that I grew in here. This breeze feels so good. I got wild strawberries growing underneath it and all back there. Onions like this needs to come out. You see how easily that came out. Let me set this right here because I'm harvesting stuff in a second. But yeah, I have onions. I have celery, onions and celery in between there. I just harvested some leeks the other day. I have cabbage here. Yes, son. Huh? Inside that metal enclosure. This is one cabbage, y'all. One. Look at this thing. Is it ready? It's getting there. It's getting there. This is amaranth that self-seeded in their pot, so I left it. And turnips and collards. I just harvested a lot of collards a few days ago. I need to cut them up and parboil them and freeze them. But yeah, I just pull some off and be done with it. I will be spraying tonight for pest pressure with neem oil, BT, and dishwashing liquid and water. All of this celery. I have so much celery, y'all, but I love celery. I use it in almost everything that I cook. And if I'm not using actual celery, I like using celery powder. So I have all of the celery. I have a ton of it to harvest. And I'm going to chop a lot up, put it in freezer bags. The tops of the celery is where most of the flavor is, so I cut those off and I put them in freezer bags as well, because I can wrap them in cheesecloth and drop them in whatever soups or whatever I'm going to make. And then I'm going to dehydrate some and make some celery powder and some celery salt. One lonely cabbage back here. But I had put that back here when I had the arch right here with the peas on it, but I took that down. Sweet potatoes doing their thing. I saw one of them had been dug up. I believe the squirrels did it. I know that the squirrels did it because the rabbits can't get in here. So yeah, it was the squirrels. Oh, the squirrels, Lord. More celery. And onions. And look, y'all. I have Brussels sprouts. This was a broccoli. Still with the seed. More celery. More Brussels sprouts over here. I have tomatoes over here. Let me tell you, these two tomato plants, this one and that one, they are the only two that have blossom end rot. And I have been spraying them with this blossom end rot, stop blossom end rot of tomatoes. I've been spraying it with this. They look better, I would say, but twice I've come out here and probably pulled 20 tomatoes that were just ridden with blossom end rot. Like, I see one right here, but it's not as bad. All the rest, the entire bottoms of the tomato, I'm gonna take this on off. The entire bottoms of the tomatoes were, should I take this off? Because this one looked like it was coming. I'm gonna take them both off and I'm gonna set them to the side, and I just want to monitor them to see if it'll continue to get this or if it was just, you know, recovering. But like initially, they don't have any blossom end rots on them. But then it comes and it destroys. But it's only these two, and these are aroma tomato plants also, and it's only these two. And I've done the cow mag, you know, thinking that it's a deficiency, but it couldn't be that, because these tomatoes don't have them. These tomatoes do not have blossom end rot. They have squirrels that keep coming in here eating my stuff, but they don't have blossom end rot. Neither of these two or the one that's behind it. It's only these two Romas over here. So I don't know what's up with that, but we'll get to the bottom of it. What is this? This squirrel that had the nerve to come and poop in my bed. Lord. So you just gonna that's probably the reason why I be having stuff just growing all over the place, because I just tossed those tomatoes over in the yard. That's not bad, but you know, I'll probably have some tomatoes there next year. So, okay, let's keep it moving. But I have so many different tomatoes and peppers and things. I'm just really excited. And I'm already thinking to myself about how next year I want to go ahead and take over that side, the outside of this enclosure, and make that like a melon patch, like the pumpkin patch or something like that, and just have them start back there and then just run the vines run along. I don't know. I just be doing stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. But, and did I show y'all the watermelons? Yes, I have one here. And I got one down there that I could see. I know I saw another one over here the other day. And I'm just waiting on the midget melons to do something. I see little baby melons, but I don't see anything that's grown big enough for me to get ready to eat. Oh, there's one a little bigger down there. And then have some more. Okay. Do your thing, do your thing. Let me not be complaining or ungrateful. I'm sorry. So, I've been doing a lot in the yard, y'all. If you could tell, it's not as jacked up as it was before. Did you just see the bird fly past my head? This is my blueberry bush. I think it's starting to do something, because I see these little things popping up, but I know it should be flowers or something. I don't know anything about blueberry bushes, so if y'all have suggestions, please tell me. This is my watermelon shampoo, not watermelon shampoo, ginger plant that I overwintered in my garage. I just dropped these seeds a week ago. And look at it. A week ago. This is basil here. But these two seeds I dropped a week ago. These two, I put a basil and seeds in each one. Except for basil. I didn't put any basil in this one. And I believe these are the eggplant, which they haven't come up. I was just trying something. And the rest are squash, straight neck, and delicata squash. I'm trying to squash again because none of my squash did good this year. Over there in my greenhouse, those are all the sweet potato slips I have to plant today. I have 4 cups of sweet potato slips. And that's way too many for that one bed. So I'm going to have to find someplace else to put some more. I have plenty of grow bags and stuff, or I might have to build like another raised bed or something. And see these castor bean plants, they are in 50-gallon grow bags. But they're not as big as the other ones. These leaves are like a fourth of the size of the ones that's inside of the enclosure. Oh, and I still have lettuce salad mix. I got this, what is it? It's a heat-resistant salad mix that I got from the Okra Lady. And I've been throwing salad mix down and continuously getting salad. So it's not bolting or anything. I just cleared out all of my stackable containers. I think I'm just gonna reseed all of them with salad mix with this heat resistant. Tomatoes, these are splitting. I have a few on here that split. So hard to, yeah, I have a few on here that split. So, but that's okay. It's so many tomatoes in this thing. Let me zoom back out. I'm tripping. It's so many tomatoes on this thing and flowers. But I have quite a few that I have to harvest today. Let me tell you about this real quick. Driving to work, I saw this sitting on the curb. Instantly, it's amazing. It is amazing how your mind thinks of repurposing stuff for your garden. I looked at this and I said, oh, I can put my veggies in there and just spray it with the water hose, and it's gonna wash them and drain them at the same time before I take it in the house. I already took one of the baskets in the house after I harvested the other stuff, so I need to bring that back out. But yeah, it has 4 baskets. And so yeah, I'll be taking my stuff and putting it in here and washing it off. And then that way, you know, I can take it in the house and process it or whatever. This right here is my, ooh, let me get some lemons this year. I had 2 of them last year, and these Meyer lemons were so good. And something has been digging in here. Not a something, the squirrels. So, yeah. Come on, Meyer lemon, I need some. This is a tomato plant that's self-seeded. I don't know where it came from, but it's over here, and it got tomatoes on it and flowers. And this part of my yard don't get shade until the evening, basically. Till probably around 2 or 3 o'clock. But it's there, and I got the bucket in front of it, holding it up, but it's growing out of the ground behind the bucket. I'm going to put an actual stake right there today to hold it up. My straw flowers, when I was harvesting straw flowers, you know, with deadheading them last year, I was just taking them and tossing them over in the bucket and forgot about them. And they grew this year. This horseweed, I only have it here because it's so pretty. It looks like, I don't know. It just, it was giving. It was giving what I was trying to do over here with all my other plants. And I actually took this down the other day because I'm about to redo it. I have chamomile everywhere. I have chamomile in the raised beds where I just came from too. Chamomile, marshmallow. I have marshmallow inside that enclosure as well. Nasturtiums and a bunch of other stuff. I just threw stuff down in there. These right here, this is looking so burned because I'm thinking about just cutting. If I just cut this down like this, would it regrow? I had this in my front yard and there is no shade whatsoever. It was just all full sun. And that's what happened to this and to the other one just like it. Look at my artichoke. I've never grown artichoke before. I had 2. One died immediately after I transplanted it into a bucket, but this one survived and it's doing pretty good. Amen. And y'all, I have so many banana plants in this one bucket that, well, it was initially, I think, one or two, but it has multiplied to several. This one has two big ones, a third one, and then some small ones coming on. This one is huge. I need to separate all of these and put them in their own containers. This is an onion bed. Something keep pulling the onions up. Not something, the damn squirrel. Keep pulling the onions up in this bed. They didn't do this last year, but I just push them back down and see if they'll, keep fighting to live, fighting to survive. But yeah, that's these squirrels that's doing this stuff. Because I had about 40 onions in this thing. And they all should be like this one. But I keep having to put them back every day. These squash plants have not done anything. That's the reason why I just did some new squash plants. Yeah, this wasn't a good year for squash for me because I always plant my squash over in this area. And it's like they just got taken out real quick. This corn, I have no idea where it came from. I didn't plant any corn over here. But, welcome corn. I have this beefsteak tomato plant that I've taken my sis green tomatoes. Oh my God. Wait a minute, y'all. Look at this. Do you see? I can't even, I'm scared to touch it because I don't want to break nothing. But do you see this thing? Oh my Lord. Y'all, this tomato has to be, let me see if I can get in here some kind of way and show y'all. This tomato, look at this. It's bigger than my hand. It's big. I ain't gonna even touch it no more. When I harvest that, I will definitely go live or record it. That thing is huge. And over here, this looked like a pumpkin seed from last year that, because I was growing pumpkins and then they got taken out by squash vine borers. And so it looked like one grew back. And it's not dying or anything, so I'll leave it here and see what happens. Sunflower. And, oh my God, look at that butterfly over there. Wait a minute. See if I can zoom in somehow. Oh, it flew away. Wait a minute. There it is. Y'all see that? Look at that pretty butterfly. Oh my God, that is beautiful. I'm shaking because I'm trying to walk closer to it. Look at that butterfly. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. Anybody know what kind of butterfly that is? Oh, wow. Well, this is a good spot to end this video. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Sending love and light. Enjoy your garden. Enjoy what God has given us. Amen. Y'all be blessed.